On the day of the company's annual gala, I quit my job and went back to the countryside, using up all my savings to help my best friend raise her daughter. She had died tragically, swept away by the river while trying to retrieve my $100 million gala prize ticket that had fallen into the water. Racked with guilt, I honored her dying wish and married her husband. After the wedding, I sold my blood and even a kidney just to make ends meet, raising my stepdaughter with everything I had. Eventually, she fulfilled her dream of winning the Best Actress award and was about to marry the richest man in the country. But just as I was preparing to give a speech at her wedding, I saw my best friend, who had been dead for over a decade. She clutched my stepdaughter's hand and accused me of being a homewrecker who seduced her husband, and even claimed I had been the one who pushed her into the river all those years ago. Only then did I learn the truth. She had faked her death all those years ago, just to steal my prize ticket and travel the world, leaving me behind to raise her family. The shock sent me into a cerebral hemorrhage. When I opened my eyes again, I had gone back to the day she drowned. Isla isn't breathing anymore. It's your fault that our daughter has lost her mother at such a young age. Felix Zane's roar ripped through the winter air as he knelt by my best friend, Isla Kingsley's drenched, ice-cold body lying motionless on the riverbank. The onlookers watched his grief-stricken display with pity in their eyes. If I hadn't been reborn, I might have believed his performance too. In my previous life, at the company's year-end gala, I'd won a prize ticket worth $100 million. Overjoyed, I shared the news with Isla. Who could have known that as she was looking at the ticket, she'd slip, fall into the river, and be swept away to her death? Guilt had consumed me. To make up for what happened, I had raised her little daughter with all my heart. To avoid gossip and also to honor Isla's will, I married her husband, Felix. To give my best friend's only child a better future, I juggled 3 part-time jobs a day until my body gave out. The only consolation was that my stepdaughter proved herself, receiving an acceptance letter from a prestigious arts college overseas. In order not to ruin her bright future, I sold blood and even a kidney to scrape together her tuition. She graduated smoothly and, just as she had dreamed, married into a wealthy family. At her wedding, tears filled my eyes as I delivered my speech, believing my hardships had finally paid off, only to see Isla, dead for over a decade, walk gracefully into the hall dressed to the nines. The moment she spotted me, she ripped at my clothes like a woman possessed, calling me a murderer and a home-wrecking vixen. Felix wrapped his arms around her with a trembling voice. "Honey, you've finally come back. I've missed you so much." Their daughter also threw herself into Isla's embrace, snuggling close as she accused me of years of mistreatment. Looking at this ungrateful trio, I felt the sky cave in. Everything I had given for so many years had been for nothing. In a surge of rage, I suffered a cerebral hemorrhage and died. Only after death did I learn that both father and daughter had known Isla was alive all along. They had simply conspired to get a free, tireless housekeeper. Now I stared at Isla's unmoving body on the ground, itching to cut open her chest, just to see if her heart was black or white. Oh, what a cruel fate. Poor Joy's going to grow up with no one to hold her, no one to love her. I wailed louder than Felix as I threw myself over her. Faced with the sudden turn of events, he was at a loss. This was what people meant by fighting fire with fire. While crying, my hands roamed over her clothes. To outsiders, I looked like a grieving friend who couldn't bear her fate. Strange. Where's my prize ticket? Just as confusion struck me, Felix grabbed my hand and barked, "Faye Garland, did you push my wife into the river?" I quickly yanked my hand away from the scumbag. "Don't talk nonsense."